Romeo in Rhythm is an MGM cartoon from 1940. This one's directed by Rudolf Ising and is written by William Hanna, Joseph Barbera, and Maurice with a voice cast including Mel Blanc, Billy Mitchell, Lillian Randolph, and Danny Webb. And I thought this one was okay. It's fine. Some crows are putting on a performance of Romeo and Juliet, but there are lots of interruptions as they try and put on this play. And I feel like basically it was just a chance for MGM to create a cartoon with a lot of music and some songs, and the music is not too bad. I certainly didn't have an issue there. The characters are interesting enough. They're black crows. They're obviously meant to represent black people. I wouldn't say it's racist. For the most part, the film would play out in exactly the same way if the characters were white, but there are maybe a few character stereotypes here and there. In my opinion, nothing too extreme, but there absolutely could also be things that I'm not picking up on, things that at the time were really negative stereotypes that I'm just not familiar with. So that's worth bearing in mind, that to me it doesn't seem racist, it doesn't seem like they were trying to be negative with their depictions of black characters, but I'm also not the most knowledgeable when it comes to racist stereotypes in the 1940s, so if anybody can expand on that, if anybody wants to point out anything that I'm maybe not focusing on or something that I'm missing, absolutely please feel free to do so. But certainly on the surface, it seems more of a celebration of music than anything else. That's not to say that the characteristics of the crows here are not over the top, because some of them are maybe quite exaggerated, but certainly not as horrific as one might expect for a cartoon in the 1940s. So it's definitely not horrendous. I didn't find it funny. I can certainly identify the points where they were trying to go for the comedy. I can see those aspects. It's not a film where I think they didn't try or anything, but I just personally didn't find it to be very funny. And visually, it's fine. The animation is quite satisfying. The design of the crows is it's not a bad design at all. The backdrops look nice. The staging aspect, I liked that quite a lot. I do like films about stages, films about stage shows, films about theatre shows, films about films as well. So that really appealed to me. The Romeo and Juliet aspect, well, I'd say don't make this your first experience of Romeo and Juliet, but the topic works well. It's certainly reflective of the play. It's identifiable as Romeo and Juliet. Do I recommend it? Sure, why not? If you're an MGM fan, give it a go. It probably would be quite down the bottom of my list of MGM cartoons that I'd recommend, but that being said, it's okay. It's not the most problematic. The music is good, the animation's fine. Romeo in Rhythm is an okay cartoon. Again, feel free to highlight anything that I might be missing, but ultimately I thought it was not terrible, and for me as a one-time watch, it was okay.